So what is visionary thinking? Is it when you hear voices and see visions? Well, not quite. Imagine you're in a room with two doors. The first door is old, its paint chipped and faded, the handle worn smooth from years of use. It's a door that's familiar, almost monotonous in its predictability. Behind it lies the path you've always taken, the routine you've lived day in and day out. You wake up each morning to the sound of a shrieking alarm, dragging yourself out of bed to start the day. You wash up, you have breakfast, and then it's off to work for 8 hours to do as you are told. The work is familiar, the tasks repetitive, the faces of your colleagues, the sound of the office, the view from your desk, it's all the same day after day. When work is over, you return home. You have dinner, maybe watch some TV, and then it's off to bed. And the next day, you do it all over again. It's the same routine, 5 days a week. The weekends offer a brief respite, a chance to relax and recharge before the cycle begins anew. This is the life behind the first door. It's safe, it's predictable, comfortable even. This is the door most people will go through every day of their lives until they are 70 years old, and then they'll retire for 10 years until they pass on. It's the life of a traditional thinker, where they stick to what's known and familiar. There's nothing wrong with it, it's normal. It's a life where the days blend into each other, where change is rare and routine is king. The second door though, is new, sleek and untouched. It's handled cool and unblemished. A stark contrast to the worn handle on the first door. You sin this door every day, its presence a constant as you pass through your familiar door. Yet you've never dared to open it. The thought of what lies beyond that door fills you with apprehension. It's too risky. You might not like what's on the other side. You might not understand the world that exists beyond it. It's safer, easier even, to stick to the door you know. The door that leads you to the life you've always lived. So you decide to stay. Yet the second door continues to intrigue you. It's mysterious, enticing, promising a journey to an unknown destination. Behind it lies a path untravelled, choices unmade, a life unlived. It's uncertain, it's unpredictable. You've heard of people going through that door before. You've even seen pictures of it, but you can't do it yourself. The second door is the door of a visionary thinker. A door that invites you to step outside your comfort zone, to embrace change and to think outside of the box, and to explore the endless possibilities that life has to offer. The question is though, will you dare to open the second door? Let's find out. Visionary thinking is a transformative mindset. It goes beyond accepting the world as it is and instead imagines it as it could be. It's a perspective that challenges the status quo and pushes the boundaries of what's considered possible. At its essence, visionary thinking is about daring to dream. But it's not just about idle daydreaming, it's about dreaming with purpose, with intent. It's about envisioning a future that's different, that's better and more fulfilling, and then taking the concrete steps to make that vision a reality. Visionaries are individuals who see potential where others see limitations. They see problems as opportunities in disguise, and they transform challenges into stepping stones towards their goals. They are the architects of change, the pioneers of progress, the trailblazers who chart new paths and open up new possibilities. But being a visionary isn't just about having a vision. It's about inspiring others to share that vision with you. Visionaries are leaders who ignite the spark of ambition in others, who motivate and encourage others to strive for greatness. They are the catalysts that drive change, not just in themselves, but in the world around them. Becoming a visionary thinker isn't just about being born with a special gift. It's about cultivating a mindset. It's about nurturing your imagination, fostering your creativity, and strengthening your resolve. It's about believing in your ability to make a difference and having the courage to take the leap into the unknown. So how can you embrace visionary thinking? Start by allowing yourself to dream. Challenge the norms. Where other people see obstacles, there may be opportunities. Take action towards your goals every day. Inspire others with your passion and determination. And most importantly, believe in your potential to affect change in your life. The world needs visionaries. It needs individuals who are willing to dream, to challenge, to inspire. Maybe it needs you. Visionaries are often seen as outliers, individuals who don't quite fit the conventional mold. They are characterized by their creativity, curiosity, and courage. They're not afraid to question the norm, to explore the uncharted, and to innovate. Driven by a deep desire to make a difference, they are constantly seeking ways to create a better future for themselves. People often misunderstand visionaries. They're labeled as weird or too deep. Their tendency to analyze situations from multiple perspectives is seen as overthinking and overbearing. In school, their daydreaming was mistaken as inattentiveness, their unique understanding of the world around them misinterpreted as a lack of comprehension. Indeed, the mind of a visionary operates on a different plane. It's as if they inhabit a parallel universe, one where the rules of the conventional world don't apply. Their thought processes, their ideas, their visions, they all stem from their unique perspective. A visionary thrives on novelty, on exploration, on the thrill of discovering something new. They don't just stick to one thing. They constantly seek out new experiences, new ideas, and new possibilities. One such visionary who we all know well, and who was ousted from his own job, his own company, was Steve Jobs. He was a visionary and it didn't fit well with the rest of the Apple board directors, so they got rid of him. He then went on to found another company called Next, which was then acquired by a desperate Apple, as Next was at the forefront of several innovations in the computer industry and had created an operating system far greater than the one that Apple currently had. Once Steve Jobs was back at Apple, he quickly took hold of the company again as CEO. And then he brought out the iPod, the iPhone, the iPad, the MacBook Air, and the rest is history. Apple now continue to follow Steve Jobs' vision, even though he's passed on. But it's not all about being a visionary. There are pros and cons. Traditional thinking is grounded in the present. It values stability, predictability, and the preservation of the status quo. Traditional thinkers operate within established frameworks and systems, focusing on efficiency and practicality. They're often risk-averse, preferring the safety of the unknown to the uncertainty of the new. They see the world as it is. Their goal is to purely navigate it as effectively as possible. Let me make it clear, there is nothing wrong with being a traditional thinker. The divide between traditional thinking and visionary thinking is not a chasm. It's not about choosing one over the other, but about finding a balance between the two. Traditional thinking keeps us grounded, helping us manage the realities of the present. Visionary thinking propels us forward, inspiring us to create a better future. Both are essential to the success of our rapidly changing world. The key is to recognize when to apply each mode of thinking. When facing a complex problem, we might need the practicality of traditional thinking to dissect it into manageable parts. But to find innovative solutions to that problem, we need the creativity and boldness of a visionary thinker. In the end, the great divide between traditional and visionary thinking is not a barrier, but a spectrum. It's a space for exploration, for growth, and for finding the balance that works best for us. And by navigating this divide, we can harness the strengths of both traditional and visionary thinking to make a meaningful impact on the world. Becoming a visionary thinker is not a sudden transformation, but a journey of personal growth and development. Here are some practical steps and strategies to help you cultivate a visionary mindset. Embrace curiosity. Be open to new ideas and experiences. Ask questions, seek answers, and strive to learn something new every day. Curiosity fuels creativity and innovation, key traits of a visionary thinker. Challenge the status quo. Don't accept things just because that's the way they've always been and because that's the way people do them. Question existing norms. Look for better ways to do things. Remember, every great innovation started as a radical idea that no one believed in and everybody laughed at. Develop future-focused thinking. Spend time thinking about the future. Think about what trends or changes you see on the horizon, like AI, for example. How can you prepare for them? What opportunities might they bring? Cultivate resilience. Understand failure and that it's okay. Understand that setbacks and failures are part of the journey. Instead of being discouraged by them, use them as learning opportunities to make you stronger. Resilience is a key trait of a visionary thinker. Nurture your creativity. Engage in activities that stimulate your creativity. This could be anything from painting to writing, to brainstorming sessions, to problem-solving exercises. Creativity is the lifeblood of a visionary thinker. One of the most important things, inspire others. To inspire others, you must first embark on a journey of self-discovery, acknowledging personal weaknesses and being open about them and your plans of self-improvement. Embrace empathy, not just as an understanding of others' perspectives, but as a means to genuinely feel their emotions and to view the world through their lens. This empathetic connection deepens your relationships and builds trust. As a visionary, you're not just a dreamer, you're a leader who inspires others to join their quest. And by embodying these principles, you rally others behind you to your shared vision and common goal. Take action. Visionary thinking is not just about dreaming big, it's about taking concrete steps to turn your vision into reality. Set goals, make plans, and take action. Remember, becoming a visionary is not about being perfect or having all the answers. Far from it. It's about being open to new possibilities, about being willing to take risks, and being committed to making a positive impact. It's a journey of continuous learning and growth, and every step you take brings you closer to becoming a visionary thinker and to getting the life you want. Always have the courage to be different and unique. Never feel embarrassed to ask questions, even in a room full of more intelligent people. The most important thing about being a visionary is to believe in your own visions. Thank you very much. This is Visionary Minds, and I've been Glitch. I hope you enjoyed. Please do subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it.